Here we are, you are looking at the Royal Liver Building at the Pierhead in Liverpool. And high above, adorning the tip of the clock towers, you have the mythical liver bird, which is supposed to protect the city and also the sailors coming into the port. The first foundation stone of the Royal Liver Building was laid by Lord Stanley of Alderley in 1908, and this building was completed in 1911. Hey you, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you may not see it from the angle which I've just shown you earlier, but the Royal Liver Building is perfectly symmetrical with entrances at all four sides. I just love being back in Liverpool, and so does Gobble Guzzle Jr. And we are just taking a nice and easy stroll down here at the Docklands. Although an icon and very much a symbol of the city of Liverpool, the liver bird actually doesn't exist in real life. So don't go looking into the Birds of England book or whatsoever, trying to identify one in there. It's kind of a myth similar to the griffin and the phoenix. And sitting pretty alongside the Royal Liver Building is the Cunard Building. Looking very stately and pretty at the same time with a tinge of pink lighting right now, this building was commissioned in the year of 1914 by the Cunard Steamship Company. The building to your right, with an almost dome-like structure on the top of it, is the Port of Liverpool Building. Here, this one here, cantik sungguh kan? And so you have it, the three graces of Liverpool, the three iconic historical buildings facing the waterfront here in the Docklands. Junior and I are talking about taking the ferry across the Mersey, maybe tomorrow, and I must remember to record it and then upload it here on my YouTube channel a wee bit later. We had a very good meal earlier on in the afternoon. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse which is near Queen Square and had a typical Brazilian rodízio. The Portuguese word rodízio or rodízio means to turn or to rotate. So you have the waiter coming to your table at a regular interval with a large skewer of meat, and they happily cut it according to the thickness you would like them to be. And every time they come back to your table, they will rotate a different skewer of meat to be offered to you. So that was a very good meaty buffet at the Copacabana Grill and Bar in Liverpool. It's considered a big sin if you were to come to Liverpool without stepping foot here in Albert Dock. It's so sad to think that way back in the 1970s, this place that you're looking at right now was badly neglected and abandoned. And it was only in the 1980s when efforts were made to regenerate the waterfront area of Liverpool City. These buildings here were former warehouses, and once upon a time in the early 19th century, Liverpool's Docklands dominated the global trade. We are hoping to grab a quick bite here at the Duke Street Food and Drink Market, but looks as if that we are late. Gerai-gerai makan semua dah tutup ni. Well, I guess we'll have to look for a kebab shop somewhere afterwards, because that's the equivalent to the late night mamak shops that we have in Malaysia. The food stalls are closed, but the bar is still open, so might as well just prop ourselves by the bar counter, have a drink before we move on. Hey, this is actually a very nice G&T. It's very summerish. I like it. With my power of persuasion, I managed to convince Junior to agree to just one last stop for the night. I have been to this next destination in the previous years. The first time was when Junior went to a Liverpool game in the afternoon, and then I kind of stumbled across this place. I spent a lovely afternoon here all by myself, and I'm so happy that finally I'm back in this place. It's the Liverpool Gin Distillery. They have quite an impressive range of their own brand. That's the Liverpool Gin, and I remember bringing back a few bottles for friends and of course for myself. This time around I can't afford to do that because there's no more space in my suitcase. Junior is not a gin man, so he went for a craft beer instead. I'm surprised they do have it here. And this one is the Mosaic Pale Ale. It is made by the Hogshead Brewery, located in Kendal in the Lake District. The Liverpool Gin Distillery is a good place to end our evening here in Liverpool, and I'm Gobble Guzzle. Time for me to sign off. My next vlog will not be foodie related. It's going to be on our little trip on the ferry across the Mersey. We'll meet again real soon, and until then, always be kind and spread the message of peace. Jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.